Good morning, happy Monday. Welcome to another weekly reading vlog. It's about 7:30 or so. I woke up around 6:45, something like that, but it's been so gloomy all morning, so I had a hard time getting out of bed, but we're here, and I want to go ahead and make a matcha first thing, which it wouldn't be a weekly reading vlog without the matcha b-roll, so let's go do that, and then we'll talk about this week's plans. Okay, I made my matcha and it actually looks and tastes like matcha this time. I mean, obviously I've been sipping on it. It just tastes so good. And I feel like I was traveling so much that I got out of practice. So when I came back and started making them again, my ratios were so off and I felt like I wasn't drinking matcha, but I was just drinking like milk with creamer. It just like wasn't hitting. So I was so happy when I made this and saw the color. I was like, oh, it's green. Yay, it's actually gonna taste good. And then I do have this like cinnamon donut thing that I got from Trader Joe's. I actually haven't been able to taste one yet. So I want to heat it up to actually eat it, but I figured it could just sit here and look pretty while we talk about this upcoming week. So I want to go over my week's goals because I feel like if I talk about it at the beginning of the video, then it's kind of like you guys are an accountability partner. And I know that I have a lot of goals and aspirations this week, so vocalizing them is definitely the first step. Let's start with all my reading goals. So as you guys know, I am on my Throne of Glass journey. I'm buddy reading it with Riley. The part 1 reading vlog will come out whenever we finish Heir of Fire. So I'm currently on Crown of Midnight. I'm 120 pages in. I'm tabbing it. It is going so well. So we are finishing this week. And then as far as books that I can actually be able to talk with you guys about, I want to start with Two Twisted Crowns. So if you watched the last weekly reading vlog, I did start it, but I was just so confused because I wasn't remembering how One Dark Window ended. And I didn't take time to do that before jumping into this. And I recently read it, but like my brain was just like forgetting things. So I was like, okay, I don't remember how it ended. And now I just spent the first 15% of the book trying to remember what happened at the end of the other one, while trying to keep up with what was happening now. So I was like, okay, let's stop this. Let's kind of do a recap of One Dark Window, and then we'll restart this. So I want to finish this duology first thing. And then after that, we kind of have two options depending on my mood. So we have the Crimson Crown, which this one may get chosen because I have the audiobook from Libby that I think is due in like 8 days, 10 days, something like that, where I have a bit more of a deadline and there's like a hold after me. So this one could get chosen, which it looks so gorgeous next to like, oh my gosh, the colors. Yeah. So this one, or if I want something kind of like quick and easy to get through, Daughter of the Siren Queen. So this is the second book in the duology of Daughter of the Pirate King and then Daughter of the Siren Queen. I just know this is very like fast-paced, easy to read, very bingeable, and I may want that. So I'm stuck between those two. So those are honestly a lot of like reading to get done this week considering I have my, normal job. But then as far as like YouTube stuff, I need to still start the weekly vlog edits. So I filmed my first weekly vlog in like forever last week, which made me so happy. So I have to start editing that today, and I hope to have that up on Friday. So it's just a whole journey of doing that. And I know that a lot of these books I want to just be like sitting and reading. So that's where like time management is gonna be important here, because if I like have my normal job, but then need to come home and be on my computer to edit, and I can't just listen to those as audiobooks only. Yeah, time management. No, just like sitting on my phone, scrolling through Instagram or Pinterest or whatever. So we have to edit the weekly reading vlog. That's like my main one because I've already edited, scheduled my Georgetown vlog that will go up on Wednesday. So fingers crossed for a weekly vlog on Friday or Saturday at the latest. And then I am only filming Monday through Friday this week, but I want to have a 2-hour vlog. I miss them. I miss them tremendously, and I know I can do it because I can yap, and I miss yapping to a camera. I feel like last week was my kind of introduction back into the weekly reading vlog, so I know it won't be as long, but I'm excited that I actually have minimal plans this week, and I feel like it's going to allow me to do a bunch of the reading, a bunch of the yapping to the camera. I think I only have one day of plans that I'm aware of at the moment, and that's Thursday. I'm going up to Santa Monica, LA area and hanging out with Ayana, so I will definitely be vlogging that as well. But I'm just like excited for minimal plans, maximum productivity. I was thinking about doing the like swapping screen time with productivity that I saw Olivia from Olivia Reads a Latte do in her weekly vlog. It wasn't like a separate video. She just like did it. So I may do that. I'm gonna like eat, kind of situate myself for the morning and like think about this upcoming day, and maybe we'll do that. I feel like that could be kind of a fun little challenge on top of all this, and I like that it wasn't swapping screen time with reading. It was just like swapping screen time with productivity, and that's just like being off your phone and doing the things that you need to get done. So I kind of like that idea. So I'm gonna drink my matcha, eat my donut, get ready for the day, and then we'll go from there. It's now about noon. I've just been working all morning. I had a couple meetings. I was just checking on stuff. And now I'm at this stopping point where I kind of have an hour before my next meeting, and I've checked everything I need to check. So I want to do some reading. I think I want to go with Crown of Midnight right now. I have my day 3's reading to do, which is to reach page 186, I think, something like that, chapter 23. So I think I want to prioritize that, make sure I get that done, and that way if anything else comes up with editing or anything, I know I have this done for my buddy read, and then extra time I have to read, I can work on 2 Twisted Crowns. So let's do some reading. I'll get a couple clips for you guys, but I really need to film it for the other vlog as well. It's 2:30. I had my last work meeting. I've just been off and on working, and I just finished today's reading for Crown of Midnight. So I'm officially on chapter 23, page 185. I'm just eating this book up. Like, the tabs, are you joking? I actually ordered more because of the tabs that I had. I knew that I was going to be running out and I wouldn't have like duplicates of these. So I ordered the ones I had bought previously that I hope cover those tab colors, but I'm gonna do another sweep of some work stuff, and my next stopping point, I'm gonna start 2 Twisted Crowns. I'm currently struggling. It's just like a first world problem, but my remote. Everything is working except for my volume. Like the TV's working fine, but my like thing won't work. Like I can't change the volume on here. My app says my TV's offline. So it's just like a first world problem, and I know that, but I really need this TV to be louder than it is. So I'm just like annoyed, but nonetheless, I will survive this very hard battle, and I'm gonna just continue having YouTube on in the background, do my work stuff, and I will probably check in with you guys at 4 o'clock when I am done with all my work obligations. It's officially after 4 p.m. I'm done working for the time being, so it's about 4:45 at this point, and I have a silly little game I want to play, which is re-tabbing my tabs to make them just like a little like shorter, less sticking out. So I was doing that with the last few, and I just like how clean that looks. So I think I'm going to do that while I put on like a 30-minute YouTube video. And then we're going to run, I think, to the gas station and get a fountain drink, like one of those just like 32-ounce soda pops, you know? What do you call it? Do you call it soda or do you call it pop? I've always said pop. I think it's a Midwest, you know, term, and like everyone kind of calls it differently depending on where you are. But yeah, I'm a pop. I'm like, oh, what pop do you have? Not, hey, what soda do you have? That feels funny. Anyways, I think we're going to do that and then come back, be sat here in time for the Monday Night Football game to start, so I can just like kind of have that on in the background and start Two Twisted Crowns. I don't want to start it now and then like want to get up and go do the thing, and I wanted to do the tab stuff anyways, so now's perfect. I'm just going to sit here and do that. Okay, I literally have the air blowing on the camera, but you can see it's just like very thin now, and I like that. So, finished with that. That took me 26 minutes according to this video. It is currently 5:15. I think the game is starting. I'm debating if I want to leave my house to get soda. Like, I'd really like the soda, but to leave my house, I don't know if I want to do that. So, TBD. I'm going to kind of figure out what I want to do. So it's currently 7:30 and I'm about 20% into Two Twisted Crowns. I was sitting here reading for a bit and then I hit a stopping point and I was like, okay, I need to get up and eat something. So I heated up a thing of like SpaghettiOs with meatballs. It's superior when you just like need substance but also need like a little bit of protein. The meatballs. Like just get the SpaghettiOs with meatballs. Genius. So then I was just eating that in peace, and now I'm sitting back here to do a bit more reading. I don't know how much more reading I want to do tonight. I do need to do a work thing again, but my computer's currently like importing the weekly vlog footage to Final Cut Pro from last week and uploading a Patreon like exclusive video. So letting my computer do that while I just sit here and read for a bit. But I'm really liking this. So this is the second book, and I guess to kind of talk about it, I always have a hard time explaining this. Like when I read One Dark Window, I was like, I don't know how to describe this book. So obviously I'm not really going to talk about this book, but I wanted to give you a glimpse into like the world. So you're following Elspeth. Elspeth is someone that has magic when she shouldn't. In this town, the people that caught like this disease, caught the plague, and showed magical abilities after that were killed. The king's like, no go. And then there are cards that hold certain magical abilities. So the king essentially just wanted a world where he could have controlled magic, and anyone that has those cards can use that magic. So it is a pretty cool, like a unique magic system, because it's not like, oh, just someone has like magical abilities and like, yay, that person is special, and like the other person that doesn't have magical abilities like is a nobody. It's like, no, like I have this magical card with a certain ability, I can use it, you could take it from me and also use it. So everyone wants these Providence cards, and so Elspeth had the plague. Did show a bit of signs of magic later on, but lived her life kind of hidden in that way, and she was found by some highwaymen. She got herself out of a tricky situation and is helping those people that are part of like the court and stuff, and like in the royal family adjacent and all of that, like helping them on this quest. And it's definitely like a gothic feel. Like it's a fantasy, there's romance, but it's very like gothic. It's like, I wouldn't say dark, so that I hear like dark romance, you're thinking other things, but like it's just like gothic and like a darker tone, if you will. So I really love it. Like it's so good. I did have to remind myself about One Dark Window when I headed into this, so I'm glad that I did that, because I think I just read enough things recently that like just required me to use my brain a lot. It's not like, oh, I read One Dark Window, read like 4 romances, and then picked this up. No, like I've been reading Throne of Glass that I've used a lot of brain power on, so I'm like, okay, I don't remember how this ended, or like certain side characters. I'm like, wait, what was their deal again? So I, refreshed my memory on that. And there is also a site that like has all the Providence cards information, which was really nice. And they're not spoilers. Like if you want to look that up, like, oh, the Providence cards and everything, like it's not spoilers to know like what they are, how many there are. So it can kind of give you like a glimpse into it all. But yep, this is just kind of part 2, and they're going on kind of the continued adventure. So it's just, a duology. So it's going to wrap up here. And I'm liking how it's starting. I'm very intrigued. I mean, it's a direct continuation after book 1, so I've liked it so far. I'm trying to think if there's anything else, but get it, Elspeth? Anyways, I have energy now. I know that I'm gonna get tired soon though, because like this beanbag chair is so comfortable, and like reading, and I have football on. I think I'll for sure read to the end of the game, and then check on my computer to see if I can do my work stuff. I don't want to stay up late reading, because I like the fact that I'm wanting to like stick with the routine of like going to bed at a decent time to get up early. I really like getting up early, and my body naturally wants to wake up early. So to do it sleeping more is a lot better than like going to bed at 1 a.m. and still waking up at 6:30, Okay, I'm gonna continue reading, and I may see you guys tonight, but I'll probably just see you in the morning. Good morning, happy Tuesday. It's about 7:15 or so. It is so beautiful looking this morning. Like, it's partly cloudy, but it's more blue skies than clouds. It's just like looking so beautiful with the morning sun coming up. Stunning. Anyways, you guys are so right. I do deserve some matcha with boba. Like, that's so nice of you. That's the first thing we're gonna do. Okay, an official hello, hi, good morning. I was gonna drink this, but I feel like, no, let's do a taste test. The matcha's good. I didn't get a boba on that one, but. Okay, I am officially on page 20, nope, chapter 22. Oh my gosh, this is exactly what happened with Riley. Okay, I'm on chapter 22, page 156 of Two Twisted Crowns. So I actually have a ambitious goal of finishing this today. I have to finish this part. We'll see. But so Riley and I are doing our buddy reading for Throne of Glass, and so at the beginning of every book, we will kind of like pace out, like, oh, each day read, these certain pages. And day 2 was to reach page 120, chapter 16, and I had text her at the end of the night, like, I got to chapter 20. I don't have dyslexia, but it was a very dyslexic moment, and I was like, oh, sorry, because like the next day she like sent me the next night I saw that she sent me a quote from I didn't know what page, and I was like, okay, like I get that I just woke up, but like this doesn't sound familiar to me. So I was like, hey, what page is that? And I was like, that's on day 3's reading. Like, that's so weird that she would like send that out of context in a way. And then she's like, girl, you literally told me you got to chapter 20. And I was like, I did, didn't I? I did that. I was such a silly goose. So, I mean, it was not like a spoiler thing. It was just like a cute moment. But I was like, sorry. Like, I'm so sorry. But okay, Two Twisted Crowns. Everything is just making so much more sense the second time around. I'm really, really liking it. I mean, it's just a little interesting that we're getting like another like romance story to kind of follow as well for this one. Like, I say it's interesting in the sense that we only have 2 books. Like, it's just a duology. So I'm like, I guess a little shocked that we were exploring like another romance, because the first book you have like the main plot line and then a romance kind of subplot going on, and then this book we have another one going on while we continue on with the main plot line. I'm like, ooh, like it makes sense why we can't continue the first though. It makes sense. Anyways, I'm really enjoying it, and I'm excited to like hopefully finish this today, or at least continue it, like, because the plot is so interesting and like where it's going. I'm like, okay, like what is this all going to entail? And I do like that we now have these kind of 2 plot lines ish going on. Like we have the quest going on again, it's like a different quest, but it's like a continuation. It's weird to talk about things without like spoiling them, you know? But we have like the people on the quest, and then we're also following this plot line of people that aren't on that quest. And I am just curious how both are going to go. And I feel like the pacing so far has been really good because the chapters are not too long and we have multiple POVs. So it's nice that we just kind of have that constant like shift in what we're following. But I'm going to continue on with that today. I'm going to read day 4's reading of Crown of Midnight. Oh, my tabs make me feel so much better. They just like look more organized in a way. I can't explain it. I think I will have my tabs coming today from Amazon, which would be nice because, yeah, I feel like today would be my last day that I may, like, run out of, like, certain colors. So, eek, I'm excited. So, yeah, I don't know how many pages. I mean, it's about 60 per day, so roughly 60 pages will be read today on this. We're, like, about halfway, are we not? We're probably at, like, 40%, 45%. Okay, I have work. Definitely. Well, I have work all day, but it's currently 7:30, and I have a meeting at 9, another one at 10:30 if I want to join that one, and another one at 1:30, but I don't know if I want to be home or go into the office. So for now, I'm going to work at home, but I may go in a few hours, just for even a couple hours, just like be there, talk with anyone in person that I may need to talk to. I'm looking at my to-do list for the day, but it involves like spending time editing the weekly vlog, 2 Twisted Crowns, Crown of Midnight, work stuff for my job. So it's pretty chill. It's just all like things that take time. So I'm gonna get to going on work stuff, and I will check in with you guys whenever it makes sense. Currently 10:45. I had a meeting. I've been working all morning, but I have about 15 minutes to run over to Target and pick up my CVS prescription. So we're quickly going to run over and do that. I don't think there's anything else I need, but I kind of need to think about it between now and then. So we'll see. Okay, I picked up my prescription and nothing jumped out to me that I needed. I did just run and get some basics a couple days ago, so kind of makes sense. So I just got my prescription and now we're heading back. I am just working. I feel like that is what I will be doing for the foreseeable future. Where's my keys? You guys should see me right now digging for them. Oh, I hear them. Like, with the flamingo. Okay. I will see you guys at home. You guys, I am so tired. It is currently 3:10. I just desperately want to take a shower. And I feel like that's what I'm going to do because I feel like that's going to wake me up and I won't feel gross anymore. Like my hair, I just feel like I really want to wash my hair. So I think that's what I'm going to do to hopefully wake up. But I just want to take a nap so bad. I've been working all day. I haven't had any time to like multitask. It's been like a very busy day at work. So I think I'm gonna take this moment of silence from work and go shower. Okay, I just got out of the shower. I had a couple Amazon packages. One was those tabs for my books, and then the other is like something to help with my mic. So I'm hoping Editing JC's following this. I want to give you guys the audio with like no editing, and then this is the audio you typically hear when I like mess with the settings a bit. So now I'm gonna put these on. Let's see if we notice a difference. Okay, how is it? It's just this little muffler thing on top. I feel like I just need to go back and listen. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I hear a difference between like this and my like normal unedited audio. I feel like I still kind of hear what like sounds like a fan noise in a way. I don't think I notice a difference with these. One thing about me, I'm gonna have a very silly hairstyle after getting out of the shower. But I love this hack. It really does make my roots like fuller or more voluminous. Too many big words. Anyways, it's currently 5:40, so I came in here and I feel like I did two things. It was all, I spent time editing. So I wanted to read, but I knew that I wanted to spend time editing today, so I just wanted to get going on it, kind of just like break the ice with it, you know? So I did that from like 4:15-ish to 5 o'clock, and I was having the WNBA game on in the background, still on the background. So I was like, okay, until 5 o'clock, edit, because once it hit 5 o'clock, I knew I could do my work delivery for a customer. So it hit 5 o'clock, wrapped up what I was doing, then I did my customer delivery, and it's now 5:40, and I'm officially like done with my computer, done with my editing for the day. I was pulling up my notes app. You guys, I am so excited. It is September 17th, the day I'm filming this. So Throne of Secrets by Carrie Maniscalco is coming out the 24th, so next Tuesday. I feel like I have to go get it in person. Anyways, okay, I have the audiobook pre-ordered already, and then in November there are 3 books coming out that I wrote down, but I'm just like looking ahead at the rest of the year. We have The West Wind by Alexandria Warwick, which is the second book to The North Wind. Very excited about that one. And then we have To Shatter the Night by Catherine Quinn, which I can't stop raving about, To Kill a Shadow. So I am very excited for these. And yes, there's like new ones coming out at the beginning of the year as well. But like I'm just looking at the rest of the year because I was looking at the fact that I had Audible credits and I had a couple Libro FM credits. I'm ending my Audible one now because I only redid it because it was like, come back for like 99 cents for 3 months. And I was like, well, like 99 cents per month for 3 months. And I was like, yeah, okay, deal. But Libro FM is one that like I stick with because I like them more. So I'm gonna, I feel like, use those credits to get The West Wind and To Shatter the Night. But I want to hold off because I got The North Wind by Libro FM's ALC program. So I'm like, oh, well, what if we get The West Wind? So I don't want to do any like pre-ordering because I want to see if it comes with like that program first. But I'm like so excited. Okay, now back to my to-do list. Okay, spend time editing the weekly vlog. Check. So the only other things I want to do is read. Read. So we'll see if I can accomplish it. I want to do my Crown of Midnight day 4 and then finish 2 Twisted Crowns is what I have, which would have been reasonable if work was like it was yesterday, because yesterday I had like a lot of downtime. It was like not as active consistently, but today was just really active. So okay, I want to look at what I have to read for today. Day 4 is read to chapter 30, which is part 2. So basically finish part 1 of the book. So, okay. That's priority number 1. Like I have to finish that today. And then whenever I'm done with that is when I will start on 2 Twisted Crowns and just read for however long I feel like. I do not want to stay up late because I definitely like going to bed early. Well, I mean early as in like a decent time. That way I wake up at a good time, not tired. So I think I'm going to go read Crown of Midnight now, which means I'm going to be filming that for the Throne of Glass reading vlog. So I will see you guys whenever I finish that and I pick up 2 Twisted Crowns. Okay, it is currently 7:30 And I made some pizza rolls for dinner. I have the WNBA game on, so I'm currently watching the Aces versus the Seattle Storm. But I finished my Crown of Midnight reading for today. Speechless. Like, I am speechless. I can't wait for Riley to read it to talk with her about it, but I was literally telling her, like, my brain is not able to comprehend everything that we just read in the last 60 pages. I couldn't even send you a voice memo right now to, like, talk about my thoughts because, like, I don't even know what I would say. So, wow. Okay, and then after I eat, I'm gonna pick up 2 Twisted Crowns. So I have a good amount of reading I could do, probably an hour 15. It won't take me that long to eat this, and then I can read for a bit, maybe until 9 o'clock or something. But I'm gonna eat this, and then I will check in with you before I get started on reading. Okay, I'm full, I'm happy, and now I'm gonna go ahead and start on 2 Twisted Crowns. I think my goal is gonna be to reach like the 75% mark. That way if I feel like tired, I'm not trying to force myself to stay up and finish it. But let's get going.
You and I, we met a Tuesday morning, sun high in the sky.
Okay, it is currently 9 p.m. Like, why do they taste so good? Anyways, I'm definitely getting tired, so I want to go ahead and pause reading. Didn't read as much as I thought I would. I'm like 55% of the way through the book, so tomorrow's goal is to finish it. We are hoping for a chill day at work. We're hoping for space to be calm, cool, collected, and for me to be able to multitask during the day. So tomorrow's tasks overall, I have a video going live. I have my Georgetown video going live. I want to finish this, do my day 5 reading of Crown of Midnight, and finish editing the weekly vlog. So time management is gonna have to be our best friend tomorrow for sure. But for now, I am really enjoying this. I'm just very sleepy, so I don't want to not be able to really like understand what I'm reading right now, so that's why I'm gonna go ahead and stop for the night. Oh man, that was like scary for a second. Different shadows made me think I saw a spider. We're good. It is currently tied, 6 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. I'm just going to continue watching this until I want to go to bed. So we'll go ahead, brush my teeth, get back in bed, and call it good. Man, I'm sleepy. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Yes, it's a little after 7. I got up around 6:30. Like, got up as in I woke up. I'm just now getting out of bed. I think we have a shot at blue skies coming out in a couple hours, so fingers crossed. I'm seeing like peaks of blue through crowds of clouds. Okay, I'm gonna get up, get out to the living room. Well, do I want to do that? My computer's right here. I could just check things from bed. I feel like that sounds way more fun right now. Okay, I mean, my hair, it is what it is. It is currently, what time is it? 8:30, so I just worked from bed for the last hour. I was just checking on everything that kind of needs the immediate attention in the morning, and like any night shift people into daytime, like what happened overnight. So I did all that. Now we have a lot that we need to do actually this morning. I really want to clean my place. Not like a deep clean, but it's just messy, if I'm honest. It's cluttered right now, and I want to tackle all of that first thing. And then I need to also film, edit, upload my options for my October book club. So I think I want to do that first, because that way that can just kind of like be doing its thing on my computer as I pick up other stuff. And then at 11 o'clock, when I actually need to like for sure be on my computer for work, we've done a lot of the other things. So, do I want to make the matcha first? No, I really just think I want to sit and quickly film the Patreon video. Okay, let's do that first. Okay, I filmed my Patreon like October book club video thing. So it's currently actually exporting from, what do you call it? Final Cut Pro. I'm making my matcha right now. It's really simple because like for the like book club options, I like to film like a little short and sweet videos because I feel like you get to see like the creator, you know, like versus just putting the poll. So I put the poll up, but I also do like a short video, just if there's anything I have to say. Oh my god, I'm almost out of vanilla. If there's anything for me to say about like the books, and I will, but sometimes it's literally just be like, these are our 4 options. And so I don't know, I kind of like doing that. I feel like there's so much going on. My brain is feeling scattered because I'm looking at mess absolutely everywhere. Like, I was just dumping all my mail. It was bad. I also don't have my fun ice. I have to use the giant ice cubes, which just makes me a little sad if I'm honest. So I just feel like a little bit of a mess this morning. And I'm gonna feel so much better in like 30-45 minutes when all of this is picked up and organized, because right now it's messing with me. Okay, what I was trying to say is I post up. What? What's happening? What is happening this morning? I post a video of the options at the same time that I post the poll. I leave that for a week, and then I like look at the results and post another video of the winner. And then usually like on the 1st of the month or right before the 1st of the month, I will post like a little post on my main feed. I'm like looking because I can just see spider webs right outside my door. I mean, I don't know. You guys, right outside my window. Luckily, I can't open these windows, so I don't really have the risk of them coming in, but okay. I'm a mess. An absolute mess this morning. But that shows because it's often talked about how if your space represents your mind at the moment, and I'm feeling that 100%. Like I'm feeling cluttered, therefore my space is cluttered. I just spilled a little bit of milk, and now that's just like cherry on top right now. Cherry on top. Okay. I feel like I need more ice. I do not like this. Okay, that's empty. You guys are about to witness, like real time, my mood completely change once my space is clean. There's definitely a good amount of ice in here, but it doesn't feel like it because I'm not like seeing it the same way as my normal ice. Well, that's a really good one. Woo! I'm gonna embarrass myself here, you guys. Like, semi, because I don't know if I have the absolute bravery to show you everything, but let's just like give a little overview at the moment. So here's my kitchen, like a glance at it. I have recycling that needs taken out, all my mail, any junk I've ever had in the last few days on the table. I just used my milk, but I have my dishes open right now. I just opened that this morning, but they're dirty in there because I need to fit all of that junk in there. And then you can't see it, but my trash is completely full. I need to take it out. Actually, it's perfect timing with trash day. And then my living room, it's not bad, but it's just like, why is that on the ground? Why, like, that's just crumpled up. It just doesn't like look nice. So I want to deal with that. And then in my room, a couple things. I have clean laundry here. I have my shoes in there, you can see. Dryer sheets, like, there's more that's in the dryer right now that I probably need to fluff, but like that's just a pile of clean clothes I need put away. That's my pizza roll, like dish from last night, and like my books. That's also cluttered. My bed's not made. My video exporting. This isn't, I mean, it's kind of always like a little messy. I feel like I need to get maybe like a bin or something to put like this kind of stuff in. And then my suitcase I started packing, so it's just like cluttered over there, but at least I know what that's for. It's just messy. It's just driving me obviously insane. So I feel like I can pick up this all in like 30 minutes. I'm gonna put on a YouTube video, put my headphones in or something, take my phone with me around, I don't know. But I have actually Olivia from Olivia Reads a Latte up right now. She did a 3-hour vlog. 3 hours. Like, when I tell you I will watch this several times, I am so excited. Like, she's definitely my like comfort YouTuber, so I will rewatch your videos all the time. In 3 hours, you're not going to catch everything in 3 hours if you're like me and like doing things while you watch something. So I feel like I'm just so excited. Reading 6 books in 7 days. Olivia, you were on one. Okay, let's get to cleaning.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes.
Okay, at the 30-minute mark, I have cleaned up the entire kitchen. I just have the trash to take out, but I'm taking that out later, closer to when I actually need to take out like my trash cans and everything. And then I like wiped out all the surfaces in the kitchen, picked all that up, cleaned up my living room as well, and picked up all of my bedroom except for the suitcase situation. I kind of just want to organize it. I just basically threw clothes in that I want to pack, so I need to just make it not as terrifying. And then I need to put away the laundry. So I'm gonna knock that out real quick, and then I will see you guys for whatever I need to do next. Okay, 12 minutes later and everything is clean. Even my bathroom, like I put away all the stuff on the counter. I'm fluffing the clothes. I started a new load, put all those clothes away. I organized my current suitcase. I have a carry-on there, but I'm thinking about checking a bag. Thinking about checking a bag. 5 nights. I mean, 5 nights in a carry-on when you need options? I don't know. So, TBD. But for now, I'm going to, let's pull up my checklist. I don't know. None of my checklists involve cleaning, so we gotta add that. Clean kitchen, check. Clean living room, check. Clean bedroom, check. Oh, excuse me. Clean bathroom, check. Laundry, check. Now I just feel good. Okay, so I have work obligations in 1 hour and 15 minutes. And then other than that, I want to finish editing the weekly vlog, finish 2 Twisted Crowns today, and do my Crown of Midnight Day 5 reading. So I feel like I'm in a good place. I think for the next hour 15, I'm going to work on editing before I need to use my laptop for work stuff. So yeah, I think that's the plan. I'm going to watch Olivia's video on in the background. Well, actually, maybe I'll switch to this one. I'm watching Adam McIntyre. So I can just like listen to the drama without caring about it. I love just listening to people talk. So Adam McIntyre is like a drama commentary channel, and I just like watching him cover things. Like, it's just fun. It's entertaining. Literally, I don't know the lore of like 90% of what he talks about, but it's just like fun. So he has like an hour, 45-minute video out. So I may watch that first, and then when I'm working, watch Olivia's video in the background.
I see it in your eyes. Yeah, I can read the signs. You need to get away.
This has been me for the last 2-3 hours. I've just been sitting here working, whether or not that was editing before getting on and working on my job stuff or just my actual job stuff. But yeah, I'm meeting here about 20 minutes. I was able to finish the weekly vlog, so yay, it is at 1 hour and 10 minutes, I think. So I feel pretty good about that because it's only 1:10 at this point. So I definitely thought I was gonna have to edit more, but it worked out. I feel like because I was able to work a lot before I had to do like my job stuff this morning. And then I was able to multitask a little bit on the more like intricate editing. So like while I was doing my normal job, like I would check stuff. Then I had this like waiting period. I could switch over and do that a little bit. So I feel like it's worked out well today. So let me look at my to-do list. Finish editing weekly vlog, check. On this, check. So the last things are to do the readings for today and then export the weekly vlog. So whenever I get done with this, like my work shift, I'm gonna hit export. It will take a while. It will take a while. So I'm just gonna like let it do its thing. Pretty much, well, I think it'll be done like a very late evening or like a very early morning, depending on how you look at it, because when you export it in 4K, wild. Absolutely wild. And I need to get it out for Ana Luisa to approve. So I kind of want to wake up early so that I can make sure I have that done. I'm just like looking kind of to tomorrow too. So tomorrow is when I hang out with Ayana, so we kind of have the morning to get stuff done, and then we'll head up to the LA area late morning because she's not off work until like 12:30 or so. So yeah, okay. This is just me talking through the rest of the day and then kind of looking into tomorrow to see what tomorrow will be like. But okay, I'm gonna get ready for my meeting. And I will probably see you guys whenever I'm like done with the work stuff and we can get going on some reading and things. Because I think I want to let my mind like relax a little bit for the next few hours. Like just do my work stuff, not try to multitask and do other things. I've been watching Olivia's vlog, the best time of my life, but also because I've been multitasking, I haven't caught everything she's been doing. So like I'm already excited to do a rewatch. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I will see you guys in a few hours. So it's currently 4 o'clock and I just finished all of my work stuff for the day. Like I'm completely done if I wanted to be. So I was thinking about what to do next because I'm not necessarily hungry, but I was like, well, like a drink sounds really good. And I was thinking about running through McDonald's drive-thru for dinner because I want to. But I'm like, well, do I want to do that if it's only 4 o'clock right now? But I wanted to read, but I wanted to drink. So I was thinking if I did my Crown of Midnight reading now, then I would check that off. Oh my gosh. And then I have the Indiana Fever game on in the background. It's an hour and a half. It's like 5:30-ish. I could go and do all of that. I just wanted to drink now. I think that was the issue that I was having. Okay, I think I'm gonna do Crown of Midnight reading first. And then go get food. All of that whole thing. Take out my trash, do all the things. It's just like soda sounds so good right now. Whoa, head rush. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was so delayed. Okay, I stood up, got my camera, turned it on, hit record, and then it was like head rush, you know, like blood rushing when you stand up too fast kind of thing. Whew, okay, anyways, hello, hi, it's like 5:15 or so. I just finished my, where's it at? Crown of Midnight reading. I know, what a way to pick up a book, but finished that. And so I'm now on page 230. I'm about like 75% of the way through this book. We only have 2 more days of reading left. I'm so excited, and like, okay, it's like good and bad news in a way. So work-wise, I have Thursday and Friday off. So tomorrow and Friday off. So tomorrow I was planning on going up to LA and seeing Ayana. And so we were trying to figure out those plans. And someone at work just like had a work emergency, or not work emergency, like a family emergency. And Ayana's now gonna like take over her shift tomorrow. So she's not available, which is totally fine. Like, you know, things happen. But it means I don't have to drive up to LA. And I actually have time to kind of just do whatever I need to for the next 2 days before heading out. So I'm just kind of like excited to have those 2 days of whatever I need them to be, whether or not that's us going to the beach, even though it's been very gloomy overall, so I don't really know if I want to do that, but theoretically we could. And then I can like make sure I'm packed. I can actually go to book club tomorrow. I didn't think I'd be able to, so now I'm excited I can go there. I can get boba, get the candied fruit stuff, talk with Riley about this book in person. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I told her like, oh, this weather is so giving, like reading at the park after work, but like it's now gloomy. It was nicely like partly cloudy and like kind of chillier, like low 70s chillier compared to like 80s, 90s. And now it's cloudy again, like completely. So that's a bummer. But I'm thinking now I'm gonna go take out my trash. We're gonna go get McDonald's. So I basically opened my app and I saw that I could get a like double cheeseburger for 50 cents as like a today only deal. And then also I could get like their $5 meal, which is like, for me, I was choosing the one that was like the spicy chicken sandwich with like a 4-piece of chicken nuggets, small fry, and a drink. $5 like in this economy? Wild. I don't have to cook. I don't really have things to cook. So if I wanted a bit more substance, then that was definitely the way to go. So I'm thinking I want to do that as well. So we'll do all of that now, and then I can come back, can eat that stuff, and then we can finish. I don't have work tomorrow, so I could stay up if I wanted to. We could finish 2 Twisted Crowns. Okay, I feel like we have to do a food haul. This is hitting so hard. Also, no one told me McDonald's has great Dr. Pepper. I thought there's always Coke, which I'm sure it's fine, like, but I feel like in the end, I realized that Coke doesn't make me, like, feel good in an hour. Like, I just feel like bleh. But all other Coke, I'm fine. Not other Coke, all other, like, soda, pop, whatever. Okay, you guys, when I tell you, I got all this for $5.50. This is the spicy, oh my gosh, the spicy chicken sandwich. You know what, we've seen better. And then I got a small fry that I almost dumped in my car. Yay, we love that. And then I have a 4-piece McNugget. Actually, all of this, so far, the drink and all that, $5. Yeah. And then I also got a double cheeseburger for 50 cents. That was a deal today. So that's amazing. And now I'm just going to eat this in peace with my sweet and sour sauce watching YouTube. Good morning, happy Thursday. It's like 7:20, 7:30-ish. I woke up about 20 minutes ago and I've just been slowly like waking up. But you guys, I saw that I had a package delivered, so I went down, grabbed it, sat back in bed and unwrapped it all. And now I want to go ahead and try them on to see how they fit. So we have 4 long dresses here. It's not going to be the same vibe because like, you know, but I want to see how they fit. So I figured we could try them on together. Oh my gosh, my windows are still shut, but it is cloudy. So I'm just slowly waking up. But my uncle and I are going to play games here in about 30 or so minutes. Like at 8 o'clock, I'm just going to hop on and play games for a couple hours, and then we will tackle the rest of the day. Hopefully we can have like a better game plan. My video, it's currently, what do you call it? Like uploading to YouTube. My weekly vlog that exported overnight. So I'm going to send that over to Anna Luisa and they can do whatever they got to do with that and like approve it and all of that. And then that'll be good to send that to Patreon for early access. So that's kind of like the first thing on my mind this morning, and then reading. I'm so excited. We gotta go to the library today, pick up some holds, return some books, and then I don't know What else? I have book club tonight. But I don't know what I want to do today. I'm very dependent on the weather. Okay, this is the first dress. I love the fitting of it. And so it's a long, like, midi dress. I think it's, well, it says midi, but I guess it's true because if I was a little taller, it'd be a little shorter, but it's like right above my ankles. It's so flattering and easy to walk in because it's not a like long dress. So, oh, this is so gorgeous. Okay, so I would need some pasties, but oh my god, this is flattering. I do not like the bodycon dresses, but this is knit, so it's like I can walk. Oh my gosh. And I like feel like with my tan, it looks so good. Oh my gosh. I definitely like it way more than I thought I would. So yay. But wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, I like this one, but I don't love it. I feel like I just don't have big enough situations for that. But it is really cute. I think if I played with like the tying, I think it could be really gorgeous. Just like a halter tie. And it is very pretty, so I don't know. Maybe I'll bring it. Because I don't know if I love it. But I will say, like, walking around, I don't feel like I'm gonna show anything I don't want to show. So I think I also tie this too tight. So I think if I like nailed the combo of all the tying, it has a shot. Oh my gosh, I love this. I love this. I'm like feeling all the things. It's a double layer, so I feel like really good about like the see-throughness because this is so butter soft, and I really like these straps because they're just like stretchy. So I feel like they would, like, I don't know, work for a lot of people, I guess. Like you don't have to worry about all of this, but it's not tight. I feel like it just has like a lot of give. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. It like hugs me all the right places, and like I feel snug, but like I can breathe. I can eat a lot of pasta. Okay, these are all from Princess Polly. I, for reference, get a size 2 in nearly everything, and I think that's what I love the most about them is just the fact that I can get, like, I know once I figure out my size, like I can just get that in everything. So I didn't have to get different sizes and different, like, what do you call it, like styles, because I'm like, oh well, in that style they tend to run large or something like that. Like I get a size 2 in everything, and that has seemed to have fit me. So that's just like kind of for reference. 5'5" on a good day, so like 5'4.5" sometimes. But that's just kind of like, oh, I always struggle with sizing of different places, so letting you guys know for reference my height, generally how I look, and the size that I am. And I feel like they all have a bit of give, so that's why I also like it hugs me, but like it has give here. Oh, I love this. This is so pretty. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yay. So last night I finished 2 Twisted Crowns. So I gave One Dark Window, I think a 4.25, but 2 Twisted Crowns, I'm leaning closer to a 4.5. So I was thinking about higher, but ultimately, like, no, like I didn't really obsess more than that, but I really, really, really enjoyed it. And I know that I enjoyed it more than One Dark Window. Like just finishing out the duology, the more we got from here, the more we got from the characters, just the plot evolving. Like I really, really loved this duology overall, but book 2 was done so well. So that was great. That was fun. That was perfect. I don't really have much more to say about it. Like I definitely recommend it. I think it's perfect to read during the fall. I had put it on my fall TBR. I think that I had put it on my fall recommendations as well because duology is amazing. We love that we don't have to commit to like an 8-book series, Throne of Glass, to dive into a new world. And like duologies are perfect where you get a little more of the characters, especially if you love them, but it's not going to be this long drawn out thing. So One Dark Window, 2 Twisted Crowns, the Shepherd King duology. Highly recommend. I'm thinking I'm going to start on Daughter of the Siren Queen today. and maybe start the book club pick. That's my idea. I want my non-video book to just read without thinking about like filming that process, and I can just give you guys updates. So I feel like I want to start this today, but I want to start A Dawn of Onyx for the Patreon, like my book club, so that I can like start that video. But I plan to kind of read it over the next week or so, like just slowly, not try to binge it. We'll see what happens, but that's kind of my goal right now. So I'm going to start both of those today, and then I have my Crown of Midnight Day 6 reading to do. That's kind of the reading agenda. I'm going to play games with my uncle right now. I mean, if you're a relatively long time subscriber, you know that like we used to live together my senior year of college out in Florida. It was so fun. I have some of those moments documented over here, and then like since then, really is like the summer leading up to that, and since then, like we're like this. Like we are always seeing each other. We're always planning like when are we going to see each other next, whether I'm visiting home and he happens to be in town, or he comes out here to see me, or we meet somewhere like we went to Phoenix. So right now we're going to have a video call and we just play games virtually together. Like we both have sets of Yahtzee, Farkle, and Quick. So they're like dice games that are so easy to play. So we're going to do that, and we're going to talk about Thanksgiving plans. So I just don't travel for Thanksgiving. Like I've never done that since going to college. So my mom is going out to see my brother, and then like they just moved to Denver area. So she's going out to see them. I feel like that would be great. And then my uncle is talking about coming out here to see me. So that might happen. We really want to go to Vegas, which sounds crazy because like I don't really care about gambling or anything, but there is the Vegas Showdown, which is an NCAA, like I wouldn't say tournament. It's just like this double hitter, like an event, and it's happening on November 26th, which is a Tuesday. I don't know if that's the week of Thanksgiving or the like Thursday before that's Thanksgiving, but I desperately want to go. So we talked about going. The tickets aren't on sale yet, but we're on like the not pre-sale. I don't know if it's pre-sale list, but like we're gonna be notified when they are able to be purchased. So that's kind of where we're at now. So we're gonna like kind of talk about those plans and see what our idea is, and then just hang out for a bit. And then after that is when I will start working on all of the reading stuff that I want to do. Okay, I was going to like reposition the camera just to get a different angle, but like for what, when this is already beautifully standing here. So it's a little after 10, I think about 10:30 or so. We were just talking, didn't play that many games if I'm honest, but it was great. And now I want to go to the library, return some books, pick up some books. I feel like I might have to actually talk with people there because one of my books is like overdue by one day. It was due yesterday. So they may not let me check out the other books until those are like for sure, you know, returned, if you will. So that's a bummer. But I'm going to go ahead and head to the library now. Okay, I've got to change because this washes me out so much. Like, I know my face is always the most pale because I protect it the most with sunscreen and stuff, but like, I look like it's winter. Okay, I got 4 books from the library. 2 were on like hold for me to pick up, and then 2 I just picked up, I believe. No, 3 holds, 1 random. The first one I'm so excited about. Okay, let's actually do this in a way that makes sense. So I have these 2 books that I'm going to be getting the audiobook within the next 1 to 4 weeks, and I'm really hoping the other one is not 4 weeks, but we'll see. So the first one is Wisteria, which is the last book in the Belladonna trilogy. I am so excited right now. The audiobook says within 2 weeks, and this was expiring, I think it was going to be like tomorrow or Saturday, and like I just didn't have time. They're closed tomorrow. I wasn't gonna have time Saturday, so I got it today, and oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I feel like I'm gonna end up bringing this with me just in case my audiobook comes in. It's from Laguna Beach branch. Oh, yay. Okay, and then kind of same thing here. This Ravenous Fate. I don't know if I'm gonna bring it with me. like on my little trip thing, but I am thinking I wanted to make sure I got it. I just wanted to make sure I got it because my audiobook, right now it says 4 weeks, but you just like never know how that's gonna go. So I'm gonna wait and hopefully get the audiobook before starting this. And then my last hold was Stalking Jack the Ripper. So I'm not gonna bring this with me, but I definitely know that like next week when I get back, I may jump into it, and I'm not really worried if I don't get it this time around because I could probably renew it. So those other two, they definitely have holds after, so it's kind of like you just got one turn. And then this I picked up, never heard of it before. It's Sword in the Stars, and it was in the like young adult section. It's new. It came out the end of August 24th, and it says like on the back right here, Ari has faced endless dangers in her quest to save the universe. Now she must travel into the past and do it again, but at what cost? So this blurb says, to save the future, Ari, Merlin, and their Rainbow Knights must pull off a heist thousands of years in the past. So a heist, time travel, cool people? Like, say less. I'm very excited, but also nervous. My name is Ari Helix, and I'm the 42nd reincarnation of King Arthur. I'm trapped in the Middle Ages with a broken Excalibur, but I refuse to be powerless. It has potential, so this could be another To Kill a Shadow. I'm kind of excited. We'll see. For now, I want to make matcha. I just ate a donut thing because I realized I hadn't eaten this morning, and I was like, I'm starving, but I really want matcha. I'm thinking boba matcha or regular matcha. I don't know yet. And then I want to either do my Crown of Midnight reading just to like be done with it, or I want to start Daughter of the Siren Queen. So I don't know yet, but for now, matcha. Okay, it's been a minute. It's now 1 p.m. I look like this because I wanted to do a face mask and my hair was obviously going to be in my way. So here we are, trying our best. Okay, so I did my face mask. I definitely feel better. I don't know if you can see it, but I do have my boba matcha back there. I made that. And then I was just kind of like letting the face mask soak for a while. I feel like they say like, oh, 10 to 20 minutes. And I'm like, let it soak up as much as it can. So I just pretty much let it sit there until it's dry, like when it's one of those like sheet masks. So now I'm done with that. I want to do my Crown of Midnight reading first. I don't know what I said in the last clip. I probably was contradicting myself, honestly, because I probably started with Crown of Midnight, finished with Daughter of the Siren Queen, and who knows. But I want to finish Crown of Midnight first, so that way it's just like that's reading done, and like everything I do after that is just bonus, really. So that's what I'm gonna do. I have this. I'm gonna put on like a nice little ambiance in the background, and we are gonna read. I need to get my charger. Well, I'll read this first, and then we can charge my phone. So home. Good sleep. Well, I don't want good sleep. I want cute ambiance. Relaxing with green moss house. Well, it's not really giving Throne of Glass now, is it? You're studying with some classical music in an ancient library. Well, there's a library. Okay, I'm gonna have this on in the background. I don't know if I said it in this video. My up-down volume doesn't work. Everything else on the remote works. The remote that's for the other TV works on this one as well, except for the volume. So I don't know what's going on. I feel like I have to factory reset something, and I just don't want to yet because I don't want to relog into everything, so I've just been procrastinating doing it. So it's stuck at like a kind of lower volume, which is great for this, but not great when I want to watch something and actually hear what's going on. Okay, I'm going to get to reading. I didn't update the other vlog yet. Shoot. No, I think I'm just gonna read this first and then I'll update. I didn't update after finishing last night's reading. I think I'll just update it after this, and then it'll be the last day to read it tomorrow. So it'll be kind of perfect to have one last review before heading into the final day of reading this. Whew. Okay, I will see you guys though whenever I am done reading this, and you and I are gonna read Daughter of the Siren Queen. Okay, I am done with my reading for today on Crown of Midnight. So I am almost done, guys. I'm on chapter 47, page 360. So I only have that sliver left. Look at my tabs so far. Can you guys see them? Problem is I block myself from views, so I don't know how well they come up, but that's what they look like. I love how they look, and I like that they're like, I don't know, I wouldn't say hidden, but like close to the book. They just look so pretty, and especially with the cover. No, I'm obsessed. And I feel like what I was looking for my tabs. It's my bookmark. But I was looking, and I feel like these are gonna be perfect for like the remainder of this. Like I'm gonna run out of a couple, but I feel like that's like enough. So I'm excited. Okay, it's currently 2 p.m. I need to put my phone on the charger, and then I want to start Daughter of the Siren Queen, but I also maybe want to watch a couple YouTube videos just to kind of, you know, break up the reading and not just immediately jump into like a different world, and then I'm like confused because my brain's only thinking about Crown of Midnight right now and the Throne of Glass universe. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Oh my gosh. Desperately want to wash my hair. Well, it's not like super bad, but like I definitely want to wash it, and I'm not gonna do that tonight when I would just rather do it, I don't know, tomorrow. So I think my words are not. My brain can't like think. I'm gonna put on a hat tonight. There we go. I feel like when it's hat day, you know, like, oh, no, we want the hair to be up and out of the way. Okay, I'm gonna watch some YouTube, and I will update you guys whenever we get started on Daughter of the Siren Queen. I definitely feel productive, and I feel like I've been at a good pace with Crown of Midnight, and like I'm glad that I've been able to just like read each day because I feel like it's been a good priority this week. I haven't had any like plans with friends. So tonight I have book club, but in general this week, like I just haven't had anything. So I've been able to just read when I want to read, and that's been amazing. Like, amazing. I feel like I needed this. An email? Oh. It's not an actual email to me. One of those like spam ones. Okay, for real this time. For real. We're ending the clip. I'm gonna go watch YouTube. We'll circle back when it's time to to start our next book. You guys, I am so sleepy. I mean, it's been gloomy all day. It's been partly cloudy, but pretty much like mostly cloudy all day. We've had in and out of like pockets of blue skies, but never last long. So I feel like that's like making me tired. I'm glad that I cleaned up yesterday morning because that made waking up today just so much like better. And like just being kind of lazy-ish today has allowed me to just like, I don't know, do it with peace of mind knowing everything is clean. So it's just like, yeah. But it is currently 3:19. 3:19. So I'll leave for book club probably at 5 is my guess. And so doing that. Okay, it is currently 3:20. There is a WNBA game on at 4. 40 minutes. I think I want to read for the next 40 minutes at minimum, and then watch the game for the first hour, and then go to book club. Because it's the last like regular season game for people, and the Indiana Fever play at 4. My skin is definitely a lot more glowy now. I don't think I popped this pimple. I can't remember. That pimple's definitely showing, but I can just see more of a glow on my skin right now, and that makes me happy because it was just very dry. And I was like, okay, no, it's like mask time. Like my moisturizer's not gonna win this one. I had a lot of goldfish. I don't know if it's in the background. Yeah, the baby goldfish right here. Yeah, ate a lot of that. But now I'm gonna start on Daughter of the Siren Queen, and we will see. Oh, this map is not good, bestie. Like, what is that? Oh, Jesus. So this is also a duology, so I'm excited. So, like, not the main synopsis, but, like, the top. That spoils nothing, I feel like, of the first one. It says, my father's ships will be at the Siren's mercy. We will be the ones to reach the island first and claim its treasure for ourselves. Now, let me read the actual. Not Raiden, still unfairly attractive. The final sentence of that was crazy. Well, it wasn't, but it's just like, yeah, speak your truth. I am so clear. Okay. What do you think this means? What? Can someone educate me? Okay, picture this. You open a book and you see this. It's a library book, so like someone's written in it. These dates and then these numbers. What do you think that means? There are dates spanning from the 18th, 2018 through 2023. Wait. I'm just dyslexic, actually. 3, 19, 25, 28, 36, 40. I just have questions. I just have questions. Imagine being like an aspiring writer, or just like having a love for writing. What do you call it? The dedication, it says, for mom, because you said I could write a book instead of getting a summer job. I love you. Could you imagine being that mom and like this is where they end up? Not this being YA. I guess YA is technically young adult, whatever. And they have a quote in here from Captain Jack Sparrow, and it says, and that was without even a single drop of rum. Okay, besties, let's do it.
There is a life I lead in this city.
Oh my gosh, this hair is just experience. But it's 4:02. I have the game on. It's starting now. I read the first, what is it, like 15%? 15% of the book. Only 55 pages. But, I mean, I like the start of it. It's a duology, I think I said that. So it's very like YA, very easy. It's not a complex story, and I like that. So like we have like the Dance of Thieves, Val Thieves duology that like is a bit thicker, definitely a lot more to it. This, like short, simple, easy. I like that. So I'm gonna continue reading this. I don't know if I just want to watch the game. I think I might. So I'm gonna continue this at book club. And then we're for sure gonna finish it tomorrow. I'm so excited. I'm excited. Also, I think I've officially checked off everything on my list today. Yep, because all I said was I wanted to start this. And then tomorrow I wanted to finish it. So perfect. Oh, and I can move up that today. Games with Kevin was supposed to be tomorrow. Yay. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on my alarm now for my reminder to turn my video live tomorrow at 9. everything else is looking good. Okay, I'm gonna continue watching the game, and I will check in with you guys before I head to book club, but so far, off to a good start. Okay, I am still very sleepy, but we're ready for book club. Just a girl and her book. Okay, I'm gonna head out. I will see you guys in the morning, because we know that when I get back from book club, the last thing I want to do is like talk more, because I was likely talking for the last several hours. So I'm gonna head to book club, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Good morning, happy Friday. So the lighting is what it is. I just want to pop on and at least get today's portion going. So I woke up at like 6:15. Definitely like a little sleepy, but overall kind of like ready to just like, okay, like let's just like get our day started. And I don't have work today. I have just kind of like other tasks to do, all very easy. So I decided I was gonna finish Daughter of the Siren Queen this morning. So I read, I don't know, like 75–85% of it last night. I knew I only had about an hour of reading left, so I just finished it this morning. It's now 7:45 or something, and I really enjoyed this. This duology was so fun. Like, if you are new to fantasy or you're like maybe in a slump, I feel like this duology would be really good, because it's YA fantasy. There is romance in it, but it's not like the forefront. And it was just very bingeable, very easy to understand. And I feel like when you're in a slump, you just want something that's entertaining and like will keep you going. I feel like this duology is good because it's also really short. Very, like, I feel like the audiobooks themselves are like 9 hours. So if you listen to that at any other speed than one, you know, like I feel like a lot of people listen to like 1.5 or 2, and I feel like that like makes it go by so quick. So highly, highly, highly recommend this duology. I don't know what I want to rate it. I rated the first one 4.25. I may give this one 4.25 as well. I definitely like really loved it in moments, and then other moments it's just like, well, it's just like not like that deep of a story. Like, I don't feel like super connected to the characters per se, like not in a negative way, but it's just like, it's not the intent, I feel like, of this story. I just had a great time with it. So I feel like it'll be another 4.25. Okay, now, one, I desperately want to shower and wash my hair, but I feel like I just need to like get some other tests going first. So right now I'm gonna prioritize my bedding. I need to clean my bed sheets. I need to like swap out the laundry that's currently in my washer dryer. I need to deal with my suitcase over there, like actually try packing. So I feel like first things first though is bedding off into the washer. Well, shoot. I'm gonna figure it out. I think I do have stuff in my dryer that I probably need to fluff, and then I need to put the stuff in the washer from last night into the dryer, and then I can put this stuff in. But either way, I feel like I could probably strip the bed, and that's just like the first step. We'll probably take this to the library today, like the outside drop-off spot. I have a meeting at 11, so in about 3 hours. So I'm going to make sure I'm like good to go for that, but we have plenty of time, so. It's gloomy again, so like I'm not surprised, but I feel like it'll be a good like day in. I thought about going to the beach today. I just don't think it really makes sense to. But we'll see. I feel like I didn't start, I'm like, let me just sit back down. I didn't start A Dawn of Onyx yesterday. I kind of just forgot about it, if I'm honest. So I'm thinking, now that I finished Daughter of the Siren Queen, I'm going to start it today. I don't know what I'll read of it. Riley's going to come over after work today because she's going to take me to the airport in the morning. So I think we're going to finish Crown of Midnight together. So I'm going to hold off on reading that today. And then, I'm just trying to think. So I feel like A Dawn of Onyx will be good to focus on reading wise. My video goes live at 9. Yes. Okay. Let's get some chores done. Okay, my windows are open and so bright now. It's partly cloudy, but it's like less clouds, more blue skies. So I love that. I have just been like doing things that aren't that fun to film, if I'm honest. Like I did my packing. I don't know. Okay, yep, my packing. I have some extra hoodies on the floor, and I now need to put away stuff on my bed that I didn't pack. Like I don't need to pack. And I've just been like rotating the laundry. So now my sheets and stuff are in the dryer, and my actual comforter's now in the washer. That one will be a while. That's like a bleach thing where it takes like 2.5 hours to do. And then as I was packing, I prepped my air fryer. I should show you guys it because I feel like that's just kind of fun, I guess. I say prepping my air fryer as in I was prepping my bookmark with the tabs. We're like Riley and I are gonna finish Crown of Midnight tonight. So today's Friday, and then we are going to start air fryer on Monday. But look at it. I haven't written air fryer yet. I plan to, but these are my tabs to go with it. I feel like they're just really good, if I'm honest. I don't know how well like it's coming up. Like these are perfect, and then the back is green, so we have like the green. I'm obsessed. So I also planned out the reading for it. On average, we've been reading like 60 pages a day for kind of like Throne of Glass and Crown of Midnight. So that's kind of what I did for this. Some days are less, some days are more. It'll be like 9 days if we like stick to the schedule, like nothing comes up, which like just life happens, so I would expect at least 1 day later, but it's a 9-day schedule with that. And then that'll be the last book for that vlog, so I'm very excited for that. But I do need to film my Crown of Midnight update and then finish that today. And I don't know if tonight I want to do that. Like tonight I want to film my afterthoughts. I feel like I'll wait until like I have them like cohesive. And that's that. So pack that book. I think my leather and lark is in my backpack. Like the backpack I'll be taking with me like on the plane, and then I have my carry-on. So I say backpack, you know, like what you have access to while flying. So I have my leather and lark one in there. I'm charging my AirPods. I'm charging my big headphones. I think now I am gonna just like pick up the stuff that's on my, what do you call it? The beanbag chair. That way, like that's just like good, clean. There's no point in having a bunch of stuff on there and just me procrastinating putting it all away. So I'm gonna do that. And same with the hoodies that I've set you guys on. And then I do have a meeting in an hour, so maybe just like hang out until then. I'm not entirely sure, but I do feel like pretty productive right now, which is nice. I feel like I need to eat something though, so I'll probably put all this stuff away and then eat like a bowl of cereal or something. I don't know. I don't have that much food here. So there's that. I will update you guys when I have an update worth your time. Probably after my meeting. You guys, I just got out of my meeting. My hair, I just want to shower so bad. And while I was in it, it was like over an hour long. We're now at like 12:15. I'm breathing hard. Okay, so I was in my meeting. And then there's like this loud, like big truck kind of thing that pulls up. And I'm like, you're being so loud next to my window. Like, what the heck? Then my doorbell rings and I'm like, what? What is it? And I see it's a UPS guy. And I'm like, what? What did I order? I got book mail. It was from Simon. I am not doing well. Simon and Schuster. And it is Maria Bamford's Sure, I'll Join Your Cult. I remember seeing this in an email, and it was like a list of books to see if you had interest in them. And I remember seeing this, and if you guys don't know, I don't know how you wouldn't. I'm obsessed with like cults. Like, I mean, they're just so fascinating to me. So it says a memoir of mental illness and the quest to belong anywhere. So laugh out loud, funny. Her brain is a national treasure. That was a blurb from Jeanette McCurdy. So she is a comedian's comedian, an outsider among outsiders, and has a long search for a place to belong, from joining a wide variety of anonymous fellowships including but not limited to these things. To navigating a career in the arts, medical debt, and psychiatric institutionalization, she has tried just about every method possible not to be a part of the world, but to want to be a part of it. Singular and inimitable. Wow. Her memoir explores what it means to keep going and to be a member of society, despite not being very good at it. In turn, she hopes to transform isolating experiences into comedy that will make you feel less alone, without the hassle of joining an actual cult. It just seemed unique. I want to see if I have access to an audiobook because it's short, it's sweet, it just could be like an interesting read. And as we know, I'm just fascinated by like the entire concept of cults, and I feel like her thing here is just about joining groups that make you feel something and make you feel belonged and like you have a community. And I feel like that's why a lot of people end up in cults, because they are seeking, you know, just like that validation, the sense of belonging, the sense of purpose. And a lot of cult leaders seek out those people that are very vulnerable in those situations and like, I can help you. Like, no, you're going through a stressful time. Like, I can save you. And we have an amazing community here that's just here to help. Like, those vulnerable people like believe that, and they will do anything to be a part of that. And I feel like that's what like her message is and her journey in that. I just feel like that is so interesting to me. So, okay, now, like I said, it is 12:15. Let me check my teams once again. Make sure nothing of that. Cool. Okay. I feel like I'm good. So I'm going to, I think, probably run to the library now to return my book. Is there anything else I need to return? I returned like 5 books yesterday. And I think the rest are good. Yeah, I think the rest are good. So maybe let's go do that. Grab a soda from the like gas station. Sounds amazing. I think I told you Riley's coming over tonight, so I have quite a while until then. I was thinking about going to Target to get a toothbrush, but I don't think I really want to do that, but like I kind of do. Like my brain of like to be able to close my suitcase and not have to open it tonight sounds amazing. Like, it sounds amazing. Now, granted, I could just put my toothbrush in my backpack, and maybe I'll do that, because, like, I don't know, but do I need to go buy a new toothbrush, or still, like, buy a new toothbrush, like, sanitary-wise? This is what goes on in my brain. Okay, I'm gonna go to the library. Okay, I just got in my car, and I look up, and I see the single daddy long leg that's been by my door. Don't love her there. Don't love her there, but I know they're harmless to me. That's okay. But for those that don't know, I used to have this big phobia of moths, like a true phobia. I've gotten over the phobia, but I still cringe and hate moths with a burning passion. I look up in the corner, and there is one probably the size of a quarter, if not a little bigger. No, but why? Like, the daddy long leg I hate, but like, I'll survive with just the one. The moth? Ugh. Gross. Gross. Okay, I'm gonna turn on my music and try to avoid looking at it. I just need you guys to know that I went back to the car for you, and I could have left you. I was this close. So I returned my book, and then I got a drink. Wow, those stairs really get me. Okay, and then set you guys up. Good enough. I got 2 of the basically like cheesy pepper jack taquito things. They're so good, and they never have them there when I like been recently. So I'm going to eat these and like watch a YouTube video. It has to be a short video because these will take me 0.2 seconds to eat, but it'll be nice to just have something, I guess. I don't know what is on. Oh, Sister Wives. Peter Mon talking about Sister Wives. Literally don't watch the show, but it's a Peter Mon video. I have showered and I feel just clean and fresh. I have lotion on my legs. I feel just so on top of the world, honestly. And very tired. I just made my bed. Well, my comforter is still drying. But oh my gosh. I just want to take a nap. And I seriously might. I may just lay down and see if I fall asleep. My heart rate is increasing. But as we know, because I would have told you, I didn't start A Dawn of Onyx yet. So I'm thinking about starting that so that I can start the vlog at least for it and then like read a little bit. But whew, oh my gosh, I don't know. I shed so much. Anyways, I just wanted to say hello, say hi. I feel like I'm slowly moving along and like just getting different things done. So, what is on my shirt? Probably lotion that's like drying. More shedding. I'm pretty much done with everything at this point. Good God. I'm pretty much done with like the packing side. I didn't go to Target as we saw, so I'm just gonna put my toothbrush in my backpack in the morning because I'm gonna want to shut my suitcase soon. I was waiting to pack my shampoo that I was gonna use, so now that is done, dried in my case, so I could be done and close it up. I'm thinking about just what I want to be doing. I feel like I'll vlog until 5, and that is when Riley will be like done with work and like she'll come over and stuff. I feel like it'll be nice to just not vlog tonight, especially like leaving tomorrow and like just spending time with her a bit. So I feel like I'm also not like getting over it, but I'm just like, okay, I'm kind of tired. I don't have the same energy, so I feel like we'll just vlog for the next few hours. Whew. I'm sleepy. I hope to go to bed at a good time tonight. Fingers crossed. Okay, I don't know. I think it's like 5:15 maybe, and I have just been in bed. Okay, so I think we last talked around 2-ish. I did go ahead and update the Throne of Glass vlog so I could give like my last thoughts before finishing Crown of Midnight tonight. And then I started the book club reading vlog for A Dawn of Onyx, and I read the first chapter. The craziest chapter of my life. Well, okay, that's an exaggeration, but it was like wild because it was like under 10 pages, I feel like, but how it started and like how it ended, and I was just like, what is all of this? And I just finally got up to switch my laundry, or like not switch my laundry, but like fluff up my comforter because it just gets like kind of, you know, around each other. So I just heard that in the background. My fan's on. I'm sorry if it's just like loud. But my mom FaceTimed me at like 4-ish, and then we were on a call for like an hour. Like we were just FaceTiming. It was a great yap sesh. I was this close to taking a nap right before that, and she FaceTimed me. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot she was gonna FaceTime me. Like we didn't really pick a time, but she said like, oh, I'll touch base with you tomorrow. I was like, oh right, she wanted to tell me something, and then we ended up yapping for an hour. I was like, oh, okay. And then I text Riley, and Riley's gonna finish the reading from yesterday at home now, and then she's gonna come over, so all we have to read together is what's today's reading. So it gives me a little more time. I think I'll read a couple more chapters of A Dawn of Onyx just to like, I don't know, make a little dent into it, not just a single chapter. My bed looks so silly, like without a comforter, just like a bunch of random stuff on it. I'm currently importing the footage. What SD card is this? Probably my Patreon one, and then I'm gonna have to now switch it over because I was importing all the footage for this week's weekly vlog into Final Cut Pro right now. So that's what made me realize, like, I'm pretty sure the weekly vlog SD card is not what I'm filming on. anyways, I'm doing that, filming for Dawn of Onyx. I'm gonna go read a couple more chapters of that. I have YouTube on right now, and so she'll come over in like an hour and a half or so and just hang out for the night. I picked a pimple and put a patch on it. Hopefully that goes away tomorrow. I have my clothes that I'll wear to the airport tomorrow. My bags are packed. I feel like really good. I feel like it was really nice to film this week, even though I knew it was just gonna be Monday through Friday. I feel like we got done some good reading. We read 3 books this week. Well, I'm gonna finish Crown of Midnight tonight, and it'll be 3. So we read 2 Twisted Crowns and Daughter of the Siren Queen, and then I've been reading Crown of Midnight. I know I didn't like vlog much, obviously, with the other like dedicated vlog, but I touch base with you guys. So that will be finished tonight. So we read 3 books this week, and that like just feels good. I feel like I'm getting back into the swing of things. I know I'm traveling again, and I travel again the week after that. So I'm gonna vlog when I can. I don't know. I really love the weekly vlogs and like just filming when I am home. So we'll see kind of how I manage that with the upcoming traveling. I don't know. But I'm glad that I had 2 weeks of filming them and like just being able to yap and read and kind of get back into that again and like work towards a bit more balance with it. So I feel like this was like successful. And I just kind of, my brain's not working. But I'm excited for the fall season. Like, I'm still in summer mode. Do not get me wrong. Southern California, it is still hot. Like, I still want to go to the beach. But, like, I'm excited for, like, the fall reading vibes. And I feel like I'm in such a fantasy mood, like, in a reading mood. So, all these different plane rides and stuff, I'm definitely going to be able to read. And you're going to get the monthly wrap-ups no matter what. So, I love it in the weekly vlogs when I can kind of talk about the books I'm reading in, like, in the moment. But I know that I'm going to have a lot of books to talk about at the end of September. So, let me know what you guys are reading. If I haven't read it, if you're like aware I haven't read it and I need to, let me know. My main recommendation from this video would be read Belladonna. It's in my head. I want to finish the trilogy so bad. Read Belladonna if you haven't. It's hype for a reason. Belladonna was amazing. Foxglove was amazing. I'm so excited for Wisteria to end the trilogy. Okay, with that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one.